Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Trojans offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting a sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Lovett. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Caught, close to the marker, it's Higgins. Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
If
I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Lovett. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Flips it out on the screen. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Glover. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fighting off the defender. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's Cook. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter and Troy is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connor. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just keep swinging it. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Crowder. Grab near the sticks, it's Higgins. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack and try to slow this momentum down.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Trojans. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Johnson.
And that's just a timing route. But if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. What can you throw for it? Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd and 1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Extending the play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. All out of space. Touchdown Trojans. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Petway. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Took care of it himself. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Wimsatt. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Recksteiner. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Petway. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And that one's way too far for everybody. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Looking for the score. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. And the Trojans buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for space. It's Lovett. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Baldwin.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Second down coming up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Troy. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. on the run. It's Cook. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baldwin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Trojans have taken it inside the 20. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.